Audio Jungle.
People in the Sahel have continually grappled with financial gaps due to lack or inadequate implementation of policies, particularly in Nigeria, a country considered the giant of Africa over the past 2 decades. The common saying that if Nigeria fails, the whole of Africa fails, no doubt, prompted this auspicious event to take 88.4 million Nigerians out of extreme poverty, especially as 63% are multidimensionally poor, according to a 2022 report. It is projected that the poverty line will hit around 38.8% in 2024, with a poverty threshold of $1.90 a day for an average Nigerian, as 43.7 million women are the most vulnerable with less than $1.90 a day, occasioned by unemployment, low consumer spending, and issues of purchasing power, without a commensurable increase in the minimum wage to tackle inflation in the nation's economy, as cited by Price Waterhouse and Coopers on January 26, 2024.
Those of them that go into this that have a low threshold.
The theme of this National Savings Group Conference 2024 is Accelerating Financial and Economic Inclusion, the pivotal role of savings groups in Nigeria. It aims to brainstorm better ways to ameliorate poverty through the culture of savings to change the country's economic history. At the opening of the two-day event, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Kashim Shettima, represented by Dr. Nuruddin Zauro, technical advisor to the President on Financial Inclusion, said the present government is working assiduously to address citizens' concerns to ensure economic inclusion for growth and productivity.
This is indeed an area particularly that we're going to address to see what kind of effort, since we came on board about some months ago into this administration, to see how we can make the environment, particularly policy and regulatory environment, becomes a kind of a very lovely one, for the savings group, and enhancing access to finance, and of course its role in growth and economic development of their country.
Earlier, in a keynote address on the future directions of saving groups initiatives, a former special advisor to the President on Social Investment, Mariam Uwas, harps on the gaps between the rich and the poor, noting that savings in the formal and informal institutions could positively impact developmental growth for poverty reduction in Nigeria.
It suggested that a positive shift towards a more structured, secure, and inclusive practice in savings could have a profound impact on the financial well-being and growth of the economy. It is, however, more likely to evolve significantly if influenced by several key trends, amongst which include digitization and technology, data gathering, financial literacy and training, meaningful partnerships, education, increased research so that we're able to keep on top of.
Meanwhile, the country director of CARE International, Dr. Hussein Abdul, and the Vice President of International Program and Operations CARE International, Claudine Alta, said the government must empower women economically to foster inclusive growth for all.
It is important for the government at all levels to take a significant interest in what is going on, develop a better policy framework that support the process of institutionalizations of these mechanisms, but still allowing them to have their identity and control. So, because if you transform them to go into banks, banking regulations and mechanisms will undermine whatever gains they have, interest and other mechanisms will also undermine them. But leaving them follow become steady of what these savings groups can actually do in reducing poverty, in empowering women, in giving women voices, in enhancing their political participation.
Over the past 30 years, CARE has facilitated savings groups, or as we used to call them, village savings and loan
The essence of the conference is to create partnership with all actors to ensure massive economic empowerment in the country. Vincent Okushin, reporting for Quality Television.
Audio Jungle.